Lion Beats production. This is a Lion Beats production. This is a Lion Beats production. This is a Lion Beats production. Lion Pond Beats production. This is the Lion Pond Beats production.
Test. Well, we just tested him, right?
Test. All right. Listen, I want to apologize to y'all in advance. My system did an update on last week, and I didn't check it always resets all of my audio settings again. So, with that being said, how the fuck y'all doing? We're going to go ahead and get the show started. You see what the goddamn title say is Ying Vs Yang. Is being offended our fault as comics or your fault as a person? Ooh. Bitch, check your life. We'll see you in a minute.
Ooh, that's a good time.
What is you doing? You gotta get ready for the show. You sitting up here doing work. What is this?
I'm making money, but I'm trying to get some. Hey.
Okay, well get some in the studio so we can go ahead and get ready for the show.
One time, I'm just asking.
I'll take some. Since you're asking, you
want
me to get some. Ooh, and this is creamy too. You know what? This is nice.
Silky.
My skin is soft, ain't it? Yeah, get some. Get some. Now get in the game room so we can get the studio so we can get the show going. This is soft though. Yeah, get some. Hey man, come on man, bro. We gotta go in and get the studio, bro.
Yo, check it out though. I gotta make this shot for you so you can get your head right.
Man, if we don't have time to make the shot, we gotta go ahead and do it. We gotta go. Listen, you got one already made for me so we can go ahead and get started?
Yeah, I got one right there.
I'm gonna test this one out for you.
That's that Captain America shot, you know what I'm saying? For freedom of signal 27.
Oh man, that is good. You are awesome, man. But listen, finish making the shot in the room so we can go ahead and get everything straight. Ooh, my body hot, bro. That was good. Chill. Man, we gotta get in the studio, man, and do the show, man. Why you sitting in here? You're not even halfway up. Man, give me the remote, bro. Cut this shit off using all my electricity. Got my Netflix on and everything. Cut this shit off. Man, get up. Hurry up, bro. I know you messed up, but you can be unmessed up. Damn, bro. You ain't got nothing to say. Shit. Where David at? Oh.
That's that dedication. 2022, I'm on their neck like a tattoo. Hit them with that King Low. What you wanna do?
Well, listen, man, we gotta get ready for the show, and you're using the equipment to rap songs, man. Let's get the thing going.
We are not the same, cause we are not the same.
Bro.
Too much traffic, I built my own lane.
Listen, so you just gonna respond to me when your rap, you know what?
Raul is my spirit, you gonna know my name.
Listen, just get ready for the show, man.
All right.
Now, where's Claudine at? Everybody got... Why are you coming down the steps, Claudine?
I'm coming. You know I can't rock out with my crotch out, man. I had to get my clothes on.
Well, I'm glad you put some clothes on so nobody see that crotch now behind that guitar.
Man,
we gotta get ready to get in the guitar, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta get ready for the show. Ain't nobody ready for the show, man. We gotta get... No, man, everybody, man. Chip don't want to get up and Ed make some stuff.
Wait, that shit coming. Oh, we gonna have an orgasm on the show.
Ain't nobody making
Be a half ass without no ass cheeks.
I wanna see that magic.
Now listen, man, everybody that said what they do, ain't nobody said what I do. But listen, I am the last Leroy, and we are Jacksonville's #1 live comedy podcast. We are Signal 27.
The best live stream in the city.
The Signal 27 Show.
We are back this week for a really eventful topic. Thank you all for fucking with us every week. We appreciate each and every last one of you all for rocking with us. Listen, if you're in the chat room right now, we see you watching. Go ahead and like and share with the people that you know who want to hear some real shit from motherfuckers who just don't care about your feelings.
Hey, I care.
No, I don't. Listen, here's what...
I said I care.
Okay, before we get started, y'all know who are the people on the panel. Right here is none other. Well, let me go ahead and let him introduce himself. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself there, David?
Yeah, hey, I'm David Emmanuel, comedian / actor, also a rap artist known as Raul. When I tap into that energy and a whole lot of other damn characters that you will soon find out about. Thank you.
All right, that is none other than our brother Raul. That's standing right there. I mean, well, sitting. He ain't standing no fucking about. And to the to your right is Keita, our officer.
Hey, Big Sarge.
Big Sarge. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Big Sarge, aka Mrs. Get Some. I'm Keita, and I'm here with these Negroes.
Doing what?
Well, damn.
Because the light skinned one over there to my right been acting crazy. I'm just here. I'm an author and I'm a business owner, and I'm here with the fellas.
All right. And to the very, very far right of me is none other than our light skinned brother, the fabler.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Mr. Cream Corn himself.
Yo,
Mr. Peach.
I so want to say something, but it ain't right to go ahead and lay into your own child. So she's talking about look like a cream in the cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
You had to put the light skin in the middle.
Yeah.
Boo.
She telling the truth.
Yeah. You know, when your old child ride on you, you know, you feel special.
We gotta balance it out.
Yeah.
Right.
But yo, check me out on Denarium.com or Denarium on YouTube. Right at me later.
Yeah, y'all can see his lower third right there. Got all of his information on there, but his shirt is white, so you can't see all of his shit right there. But it's right there at the bottom. You see his Facebook, YouTube, and his Instagram. So y'all make sure to go out there and follow my guy. Plus today he's going to be making some drinks for us today, so we can go ahead and get fucked up on the show. For the very first time, we're gonna have liquor on the show. Hey, it is what it is. All right, then you know.
Wait to his house for it.
Right.
Yeah, I brought it here.
Right. Then you know who the fuck I am. I'm me.
Wow.
Right. That's last
Come on,
Leroy.
Pickles.
You can see all my stuff right there. Y'all can catch me at all of them places and everything. You got it? God damn it, you got it. Hello. All right then. Like, let's go ahead and get crack-a-lacking. The reason why I decided to talk about the yin and the yang, I feel like society is being pushed. Old society. Damn, Dave, you always make so much noise with the new microphone.
He can't help himself. At first it was the phone. Now it's
my man just touching the microphone. Just
certain things we just used to though. If he don't do it, we be like, "What's wrong with you?"
What's wrong? Right?
Let y'all know I'm here. Y'all be ignoring me all the time.
No, all the what? All the time.
all the time.
My man got an accent. What kind of fucking accent?
First of all, can't nobody
Practicing for a new role.
All the time.
He practiced for a new role. He just
I
he
know,
can't let it
right?
out let the cat out the bag yet.
He getting a character.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You ain't slick.
Right. So the reason why I decided to go with this particular topic is because of what happened this past Wednesday. If you was not there at Breezy's, no, Jazzy's. It's Jazzy's, right? Which one is it?
Breezy.
This is Breezy's, right? If you
Jazz
wasn't-
House.
Breezy's Jazz House. If you wasn't there at Breezy's Jazz House to partake of this comedy that we was giving out, then y'all missed a big ass fucking treat, god damn it, because we was on stage tearing that bitch up. And then and listen. We was tearing that shit up, and I put out there a disclaimer. Listen, if you get offended by the shit I say, then you need to check yourself, because to be in offense is your fucking fault. Clap for me, goddamn.
Is it? Oh, okay. Is it people's fault? 'Cause y'all be talking about personal stuff. Like, y'all be pointing out people's flaws and shit all in front of people. So how is, like, offense, I guess,
How
is
do
a
we
choice,
know
but-
that the topic we talking about bothers you personally?
Because if you call out somebody's messed up wig or something somebody say, like,
if you got the
they
Corinne
get
Brown special, you
specific.
should know better.
Especially these two, they get specific. Like, it's not like, oh, I don't like people with wigs. They be like, yeah, your wig kind of fucked up or something like that. You know?
But was it? Was the statement factual?
Yeah, well, Leroy told the lady she had invisible
Okay.
eyebrows. And
She just walk around looking surprised all day. Like,
You told the lady that.
I will not say.
Oh my, you show.
I would not deny. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. But
I
the
refuse
whole
to answer any
right.
question.
her forehead just a little shiny above the eyes.
No, well, yeah, for this particular chick, yeah. But she, listen, it was white
Just
people in the
specifically about
audience.
yeah, ooh,
It was white
and he
people
did
in
a
the
Nat
audience.
Turner joke.
It was white people in the audience. It's Black History Month. Fuck they feelings, dog.
Yo.
When are we gonna stop
He was
caring,
wild,
dog?
yo.
I heard
You
it
can't
was.
care about feelings because everyone has different feelings. So I cannot possibly think about 8 billion different feelings to adhere to so I don't upset your individuality.
I agree with
Well,
you.
how
on
come
that.
I don't have to worry about feelings when I'm performing?
Because you actually do worry about feelings. You actually
Does
care
he?
about what people think. Said most of the time.
Do
yeah,
he?
yeah, you do.
Care Bears.
No, he don't.
He don't.
Not that I ever seen. I don't know, but from my perspective, not that I ever seen. Because y'all two.
Don't
Now
put
the
me in
Fabler
it.
tells
I
stories.
tell personal jokes.
These two, y'all two, I ain't never seen y'all care ever. So I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm a little.
I love it
confused
though,
too.
but I love y'all's honesty. Like I love how y'all go in, but sometimes I be like, oh shit, they probably gonna cry in the car for real.
They know how they came out the house looking?
Facts.
But to
here-
them,
here's what
y'all so
happened.
mean.
If you were not at Breezy's, I suggest that you come out this Wednesday to Breezy's, because I'm going to be doing another set. Okay. And if the young lady who knows that the show goes on every Sunday, because we mentioned it, we did mention it at the end
I know,
of the
but
show.
Don't bring her out. Man.
No, she can come back out
She can get it.
and she can learn
get it
she can learn her motherfucking place.
I'm scared
What'd you say, bro?
what?
She get it
She can
again.
get it.
because she's aggressive too.
Yo, she was like Tommy aggressive, like her lip was curling up.
Well, the good thing
Nigga,
about
I
this
was-
Wednesday is I'm gonna be there, so be
Uh-oh.
aggressive if the fuck you want to.
Listen,
Oh,
here's
I'm
what
be there
happened.
this time.
Remember,
Here's-
it's all about the laughs at
Right,
the end of the day.
right. But here's
I'll laugh while I smack a bitch.
here-
Oh, damn.
Hello. Here's what happened.
some.
Here's what happened.
She gonna get somebody.
Throughout the process, or during the course of me delivering these jokes, I went at just about everybody kind of hard. I mean, no pause, because I know the Fablo
I wasn't gonna
nasty
say
fucking
nothing.
ass.
I was gonna let you have that one.
My jokes was going in, right, and everybody I had damn pause again.
And where? Okay.
Oh,
Up
okay.
in their
Blaming me.
ass.
Right. So for the most part, the laughs was hard in the beginning. I'm talking about damn.
You going in, the laughs was hard.
He was coming at everybody hard.
Coming.
Bruh,
Confused.
get your spirit right.
It's okay.
Listen, yeah, but you all understand where I'm coming from. The jokes. Y'all some bitches.
We know what
dog.
you are saying.
Y'all some
Yeah, started
bitches.
it.
Hit the D
Yo.
nuts button.
Y'all some assholes.
Hey, old head.
Yo, so anyway, the laughs that was in there were a lot in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, I was also talking about religion. I was talking about how I love God, and that whoever that nigga Jesus was. And then I said, but I can't do church. I'm not doing the business of church no more. You know what I mean? And then I go into this whole spiel about why I don't. And I went and do a whole bunch of that. And then it rolled into the Catholic Church and then to the Pope and to the Queen of England being dead and the adrenochrome. I mean, well, she's alive dead. We all know that heifer is a.
My
God. We already know that heifer is daggone.
A heifer.
Right, no, she's a
Rich
lizard.
heifer.
She's a lizard.
Lizard court.
Right, she a daggone draconian, right? But when I mentioned that, people they knew, but they be like scared to laugh, right? But they was laughing at all of the stuff, even when I talked about how dead looking the Pope was and how both of them looked the same. You know what I mean? And I was like, they needed some adrenochrome. And then I was like, oh, they were short on adrenochrome. And I was like, well, how you get the adrenochrome is that you scare babies and you kill them and you take the blood. That's what the Jews do. And it was a Jew.
Oh.
Yeah. Damn, y'all some bitches, dog.
Yeah, you said the
Stop
J
calling your
word.
brothers some
Right,
bitches.
no.
You said that J word.
And
No. That begins with an A.
no, I'm just saying.
Jordan. Jackson.
No, what I'm saying.
Jerome.
You know what?
No.
Julie.
Close.
Oh, I don't want to be. What do you call it? Anti-Semitic.
Yeah, he's
Fuck all
talking
that.
about Jewish.
But the thing about it was a Jew in there, and I told him that. Listen, it was a rabbi who was talking about it. I told him that I don't know if it was satire or not, but the rabbi said that it was too late. That the white man can't do shit to them now because they run everything. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Fire Turtle? Please not the Jews. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. They say fuck us. You say fuck them right back. I mean, at the end of the day, we got to be equal. See, this is what I'm talking about, the yin and the yang. There's going to be, everything comes around full circle. I think stuff is happening right now that people are starting to really push back against that bullshit that people give.
Fuck 'em.
Why the fuck you blinking so hard, dog? Is you okay?
Because you said
I'm in distress.
been-
I'm
you
trying
know-
to give you the code.
Blink
Nicole,
twice
I don't-
He took a nap and shit. He's doing
man,
all this shit.
hurry up and give him the drink.
Please
For
give him
real.
something
No,
because he
but-
be a little angry.
I got some 151 over here, bro.
Yo, no, what I'm saying is that we all know that there's a lot of pushback. I know a lot of individuals know about the whole red pill situation, right? Where now the red pills are individual guys who are like conservative men who are used to doing things one way. And a lot of the pushback is coming from the red pill going back towards the feminists who've been doing stuff since the 60s and fucking over the women and ain't telling the women that men hasn't changed. You all have, and you all expect for us to think like you all do when we don't. You sleepy as fuck, ain't you, David? You
Yeah,
know?
you gonna say
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I
You can't see me on the motherfucking
Why
camera,
can't they?
man.
Why can't they? It was on you when you
It
did
wasn't
it.
on me, it's on you. I'm looking at my screen.
Yawning and shit. You know that shit contagious, nigga. Now I got the yawn.
She started it.
I had an
I
early
yawned
morning
3 times.
meeting, and then I had to go to the sitcom shoot. Like, bro,
Oh, you talking about for the Duval?
yeah.
Okay,
But I
what
met
was-
about our feature film that we working on as well before that. A 3-hour
okay.
meeting before I went over to the sitcom.
Okay.
Shit.
I woke up this morning. And Keita wasn't there, so I decided to go ahead and beat off,
Wow.
take a shower,
TMI,
and
bro.
then I
Way
put my
TMI.
clothes on. No, we family. All of
Well,
us
did
is
you
family.
manifest?
We not Appalachian
Did you
family, bro.
manifest something while you was orgasm?
Yo, here's what happened. I was like, damn, I would like some pistachio nuts. And guess what happened?
Shit. You should have
Claudine-
said increase our
Claudine-
following.
Claudine brought pistachio nuts. It's simple. I don't need my nut to do a whole bunch of shit.
Wow.
Man.
And she brought pistachio nuts. And God knew exactly what I was doing. God said, grab your dick.
Well, next
Let it
time you
loose.
decide to nut on God, tell him to expand our podcast territory.
Because you got to focus on stuff. And like you say, manifest when you're just,
Yeah,
you're in
don't
that
just
moment.
waste it.
For real.
I didn't waste it. I got
It's the
Claudine
truth.
brought
It's a
pistachio
rag
nuts.
up there right now complaining.
just waste it, right?
Probably. I don't know. I use my hand, just let it go. Let's God. Yeah. Mhm. Yo, but anyway, back on the subject, yo. My whole thing was this, right? I know that David say that there's always one thing that's covering up something else. You know what I'm saying? You can't go and put your energy in that particular thing because they always got something going on the back end side. But nonetheless, all I'm saying is that there's a lot of pushback happening with individuals.
Take inside and push back.
Yeah, holy nuts.
Sounds like a day in Atlanta.
Yo, fire! You heard what you saw what Fire
gosh.
Turtle put? You saw Fire Turtle said he had a holy nut and got some holy nuts. Yo.
No.
Yo, you ain't lying. Oh, anyway, nonetheless, what I'm saying is this, yo. I just want you all's opinion on it because I'm not sure if you all follow individuals like Kevin Samuels or
That's the man right
O'Shea Dukes or anybody like what is it, Poor Man's Podcast, any of these individuals who speak about issues that go on with men. You know what I'm saying?
I never watched him, but I've heard so much about him, and people get so upset when people mention his name, and I'm like,
Which one?
the Kevin Samuels guy.
That's the man.
Yeah.
Well, explain to him
Women-
exactly
women don't
why.
like hearing his
but see,
name.
the thing is that women don't like him because
Insecure people who live in a false reality don't like the truth that he says. It's not that they don't like him. They just don't understand that yet. What he says challenges their false reality and the beliefs that sunshine, they blow up their own ass.
Damn.
example.
Okay.
Give a quick
Okay.
example. One.
I'm not picking on anybody that happens to fit this description.
If you do, fuck you, and
What he
we're gonna
said.
keep going.
If you look like Biggie Smalls, if you're a female,
Hold up, yo. Both of y'all go
I
go.
know, man.
yeah.
Shit. Our spirit was speaking. shit.
I'm telling you.
Okay. If you're a female and you look like Biggie Smalls and you 5'2" with 4 kids, don't decide to have a come to Jesus moment when you 40. Oh, I'm a born again virgin. I'm gonna meet a guy. He has to like Morris Chestnut. He has to make $200,000 a year to fuck with me. He's got to have a Beamer. He's got to have 401k. No, bitch.
Whoa.
That's what Kevin
Whoa.
Sanders is basically saying.
Right.
I think bitches-
But what if that's what they want? Like, what's wrong with
Okay,
that?
that's your false reality because no man with 200,000, that's 40 with no kids. I would say 98%
I'm about to say, you-
will
y'all.
not probably take on the burden of your ugliness, your insecurities about your
Wow.
ugliness, walk around on eggshells about your insecurities about your ugliness, have to deal with all that trauma that somebody didn't put in your ear because you're ugly and gassed you up to get you pregnant. And then why would he spend his life taking care of some other man's children and not create his own?
There's some people who will.
And
though.
They
You
are.
never know.
There
Yeah,
really
but-
are. But
but
the
we don't-
percentage of that is really small.
Right. We don't go with possibilities over
Yeah.
probabilities. What's the probability?
reality?
If I was to go out, just me being single, I know I'm probably not the best physically fit person, you know what I'm saying? And as far as looks, I'm probably not
you
even
a
the best
thickums.
as far as what the society says what a person should look like as quote unquote what is a person that is handsome.
But you a thickums.
if I have enough money,
Y'all see her eyeballing him?
if I had enough money,
Mm-hmm.
chicks will bypass all of that
Facts.
Yeah.
because chicks think differently than men do, and I can honestly
Think about
attest to
stability
that.
and security.
Right. Men don't think about any of that. When a guy had what is it? They put out there on the podcast saying that a woman can walk into a room full of guys and be butt ass ugly or anything because men can't get sex like that. That woman would say, "Who wants to fuck?" And just about every man in there will be willing to fuck her. But if roles were reversed, if a man walks into a room full of a bunch of ladies and asks them ladies, "Who want to fuck? Let's get down with it." Majority of the time, them women are not going to do that. They're gonna be like, "No, I need to go out on a date first. I need for you to get to know me.
Yeah, you ain't
I need
finna
for you
just
to
get
do
my
all
You
of
need to
shit
that."
spend
easy.
money on
Right.
me. You need to spend time on me. Get to know my kids first.
Right.
You got to come to my church. My mama got to say it's okay.
Right. And the problem is that these women are that they interview and stuff. A lot of women are starting to realize that their parents and their parents before them didn't give them the information that they need as far as a man. A lot of times the issue with what it is that a man's responsibility is to try to get a woman. It's hard for a man to get a woman to be down with them. It's hard. But it's hard for a woman to keep a man. If you think about it. A woman can go out there and get any man she wants. It don't make a difference. All she got to do is say, "Oh, this is my pussy, I'm cute." A man will come up there and talk to her at any given problem. But the problem is that after you get that man and you open up your mouth and you start spewing the bullshit like that chick was spewing at the club, who gonna want to be with you, bitch? That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Nobody. This come full circle. No, what I'm saying is that when I was saying the shit about having, because I went through this whole spiel about what men do and what her expectations was. And I think that's what kind of pissed her off. The fact
Right.
that I said that and fucked her, the people's lives that she was saving, that kind of threw her off the edge too. But I'm like, yo, we wasn't even talking about that, bitch. We was talking about the fact that you decided that you wanted to have 2 fucking jobs. That is your fucking fault. And let me ask you a question. Just because you got 2 fucking jobs, you deserve for a person who has also been working all day to come home and still do the dishes, put up clothes, and still go up there and break your fucking back, bitch. What delusion are you living in?
Men y'all expect it.
Huh?
Shit.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Expect your house
Yeah,
to clean,
do all
one
that shit,
food,
and then
one
get
the
in
laundry
this bed
put
and
up.
break me off.
Right, but
So
here's the
one
thing,
time I was feeling guilty because I was like, damn, she got to do all that, and I still want mine.
But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
Yes, I know it.
Can we agree that sex is supposed to be equal exchange?
Yes, we
Right.
can agree on
It
that.
definitely
Agree.
is.
Right. So a lot
Legally
of times,
and otherwise.
Yeah.
it's supposed to be an equal
A
exchange.
mutual
Yeah.
agreement, guys.
But a lot of that extra stuff, though, at least I'll say my woman, I'm not going to say all women, they create a whole lot of extra shit that we don't need to be doing. And it's like,
Example.
if I don't tell her no, like wrapping the trees outside when the cold comes, just let them trees die. Doing the hedges. If we ain't have no hedges, you wouldn't have to do them. Right? All these are little things that's got to be done. So if I do everything she asks me to do, she gonna add more shit. But if I start telling her no and she got to do it all, it's gonna reduce how much stuff she keep adding.
Here's what I got from the whole situation.
Get that.
Yeah, because I ain't doing all that shit.
At the club, right? I felt that the woman that was at the club, right? She had this masculine energy about herself. That's one. But she did because she had the way she was coming off. When I said that, that what Brother Young was saying was bullshit.
Right. You
All
and
of
Robert.
it was bullshit. I was like, at the end of the day, after I do all of this work and I come home and do all of that, you can probably get about a good 20 minutes of dick from me. That's about it at the most because I'm tired. I'm going to give you this. You should be able to bust that nut within 20 minutes. And then she was like, no, I need 45 minutes plus to an hour. And the other one was like, Then I was like, right, no, here's what I said. I was like, I said, ma'am, it don't take 45 minutes to an hour to bust a nut.
Right.
It don't.
And she
I was
can squirt in the process.
right, but here's what I
If
said.
you don't know how your body works and what
I'm
gets you
just-
there, it really does take that long.
But
But
here's
again, that's on her.
And that's
But
her
that's in your
requirement.
mind.
Right,
though.
but here's the thing.
It's
I was like,
somewhere
and
in
here's
there.
the thing. I was
Right
like, if
off
I'm
rip.
doing all of this and I'm breathing, I'm blowing on it, and I'm sucking on it after the 20 minutes,
Exactly.
and I'm doing all of this, and you ain't busting nut, it's something wrong with your pussy.
Yeah, you done gave her a tongue massage on her pussy
on,
and all
man.
that
But
shit.
if it's
Go ahead.
Well,
If it take
oh,
what? Go
well,
ahead.
you
Kenny, we
wanna
want to hear
talk
you.
about all
You the
this
only
sex.
female. You the only female that's on the panel. So what is it that you're saying?
everybody's different. If it takes her that long to
It wouldn't take
climax
her-
or to reach,
Go
how
ahead.
you
I'm
know
sorry.
how long
It wouldn't take her that
body?
long if she wasn't working too. She knows she don't want it. She said she do it by choice. I can almost guarantee you that she got probably kids at the house. She's forced to work them 2 jobs. And of course, she's not going to be able to get into the mood and be ready because she got to get out of the mindset of having to work them 2 jobs. The situation that she is in is her fucking fault. If she didn't mismanage her fucking pussy, right? And then she messed around and fucked the dude who gave her the fucking kids that she got, she wouldn't be forced to work 2 fucking jobs. And now if she got to work 2 fucking jobs, yeah, she tired. Now the nigga got to put in extra work. First of all, he got to get you in the mood anyway, and you got to get out of the mindset of being so fucking masculine.
But
and
that
then
ain't hard to do. I mean,
you don't know.
You're not even here, and you don't know.
Yeah, because
You
I
telling me
know.
I don't know, but you
I
don't know
that's what I
either.
told Debbie. I told Debbie, I was like, listen, I ain't fucking you.
You don't know
and
her
you
situation.
ain't fucking me.
You don't
She
know her
told us what her
household.
situation was.
But you don't know everything. I mean, she could just say some stuff because she at the show. But you don't know how
She
long it take a
need-
woman's body to get there. Sometimes it take me a little longer because my mind be other places. I mean, and if it ain't prepped, then it might take you a little longer. Just saying.
and you
don't know.
And you got to know if a woman's going through that much, having to work 2 jobs, got all this
It's
stress.
a lot on her.
You got to be willing to blow in her asshole to.
Nigga. Nigga. I gotta blow in her ass, nigga. Is that what it is?
That's the only way you're gonna divert her
thinking
attention
he
from
gonna
all
say
this
some
stress in the
serious
world.
shit.
Dave is onto something because once you blow in her ass, then you gotta lick it. And once you lick it, she gonna want you to put the head in.
I don't like chilling.
Okay.
So.
And once you put the head in, she gonna need that shaft.
Chitlins.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get them human chitlins.
Y'all
They was
are out
talking
of
about
control.
chitlins at that show too.
But yo.
Queen B
out of
asked
control.
them white people, did they ever had chitlins?
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. But see, when I was joking with the those champagne bubbles in her booty.
Yes, sir.
Yo, all I'm saying is that I was even messing with the white
Caught me
people when
on.
I did the Nat Turner joke. about how, listen, I need for y'all to just roll with me with this when it had them go on a little story about how they fucked over Nat Turner and then they put him on a spit and they roasted him and started eating him and everything. At the end, the punchline was, you need to watch what you eat, white people.
Right.
And people was laughing because they realized how fucked up the joke was. It was a really
real.
fucked
Yeah,
up
but it
joke,
was
but it
real
was
life.
real. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I was like, yo, it is what it is. But what they were saying is like, Leroy, you need to get off because I was really about to go in because I really didn't
Yeah,
go
we
in.
had to go up. I had to go. The DJ said, "Go get him." I had to go stand by him. Then he had to play music through him because him and that woman, they had locked eyes.
Yeah, he got.
They was going
I
there.
heard he
I
got
was
so
like, what?
emotional. Like that.
I didn't get emotional at all.
Not emotional, but like so
No, because-
involved. Like what? Okay,
Yeah.
so what if she just has a lot on her plate? You don't know why she might be
No, she
hurt or
didn't.
angry inside, and yes, she might
All
choose
she
to
had
work
to
two
do was
jobs.
shut the
The
fuck
fuck
up.
up.
Yeah, and I get that she could have.
Some people don't have to shut the fuck up spirit.
And
don't.
they get this, they get their work put in. And I'm glad you came up there because that bitch was about to get all of it. I didn't even go in on that whole physically at all.
Okay.
I'm dead serious. I could have talked about her eyebrows, yes, how fat her ass was.
Damn.
The motherfucking lace front that bitch had on was going all the way to the back.
See what I'm saying?
It was going all the way to the back.
Okay,
And she goes,
she not
you
here?
got two goddamn jobs
Hey,
and you
hello?
can't fix that motherfucker.
Hey,
She
hello,
had the Stevie
she's not
Wonder
here.
lace front.
God damn it, yes.
Oh hell!
She not
I
here,
should have
so-
been
But
there.
here's the funny thing. I'm gonna bring it back. Here's the funny thing.
So what's the
When
yang to
Queen
all
Bee,
this?
when Queen Bee went up there, Queen Bee had brought it back. And Queen Bee was like, yeah, when little dick motherfuckers get up here and start talking, she turned around and looked at me and I was like, I ain't got no little dick, bitch. I was like, she's saying that to help you feel better, ho. You know what I'm saying? But shit.
Wow.
At the end of the day, though,
Okay.
everything come around full
I was
circle.
looking over here giving us some pointers.
After a
Talking
massage,
about oil in it. Ooh,
was sun.
champagne bubbles.
What that mean? After a massage, that pussy was sun that dick. Sun the dick. Sun that. What that mean?
What that? Yeah. What
Let
that?
him- let him have
Shine
his-
all over it, I guess.
Sunshine.
That's what I thought.
Hey, your shit look like a Krispy Kreme donut.
Uh-oh. So if you all are tuning in and you watched the show this past week, and I suggest that you come back out this Wednesday to get more of this work. Because I don't give a fuck. And I tell y'all in the beginning, I don't give a fuck what I say. I keep that goddamn it on me, so you better be ready. God bless the Lord. Anyway.
Wow.
No, that's what I'm saying. Has anybody got any anything that they would like to say about the Ying versus the Yang?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sensitive as motherfuckers, keep your sensitivity to your goddamn self.
Right.
And that's GOT, not GOD for y'all sensitive Christians that might be watching.
Yeah, Christianity.
He said what he said.
Hello.
I'm serious because at no time when we as comics are performing do we know your individual likes and dislikes. We don't know what your triggers are. We don't know shit about you. We just
Right.
look at something and we blow it out of proportion to tell a funny story.
Right.
That's it. It's never anything personal, so keep that shit to yourself.
Until you make it personal, right?
Right. And that funky bitch made it personal.
I knew that was coming.
You know it.
There's always a funky bitch right around the corner. Ain't
Right.
At least she ain't a funky ass.
That being said, there are ways to communicate, and we need to make sure we're at least listening to the other person so we can respond. A lot of time we be ready to respond right off the rip. We like, I ain't gonna even let them, when they finish, I'm ready. I already got this to say. This.
Which means you weren't
haven't taken
listening.
in what they said and applied it, because a lot of times you're dealing with a patient and you don't even know it.
Yep.
You know? So
All you're trying to say is she
Right.
might have needed. She might need it. But here's the thing, right?
yeah.
You come
and
out,
I mean that burden not on you. Like you said, it's not your responsibility.
oh, it ain't gonna never be
But,
my responsibility.
You know, but because we are good listeners and good observers, and we make people laugh, we heal people. That's what they tell us. You know. So
Listen, we all know as comics that we are all at some point fucked up mentally
oh, we have to
because we think of some really fucked up shit.
That's the only way you can do
That's
what we do.
one. Two, the things that we talk about go way beyond what you feel at that moment. Just because I say something that kind of borderlines what you might got going on or what I feel like might be going on with me and what I'm willing to do, why are you putting it on yourself to feel like you have to be the savior for all women
Right.
because this one man said what he stands for. This is what I'm doing, and I could give two fucks how you feel about it. It don't matter what you say. If I'm working this long, I'm willing to give you some dick. I'm just not fucking you for 45 to an hour. I will suck your pussy for 10 minutes. I'll even
Wow.
Why
Wait
you
a
gotta get you when he said
minute.
that?
Put the itinerary out there.
minute.
No, I'm just
goddammit.
saying, I
Well,
even
lay it
suck
on
it
out
from
there.
the back. I suck that pussy from the back if that's what you want.
Hey.
But I got my stamina is low because I've been putting in work out here all day.
You trying to figure out who that is sitting next to you, ain't you?
What they say? Rewind. Wait a minute. What you say?
That's what I'm saying. From the back. Yes.
the back.
You gonna do what from the back?
I'll
Sucking
suck
that
that
pussy
pussy
like
from the
that.
back.
From the
That's
back,
right.
from the
Put
back,
my
from the
hole
back.
in the nose.
Sucking that
Okay.
pussy like
So in the
that.
69, you humped your nose and took you to the rear?
That.
Put that hole in the nose. What you say?
I made a bold ball.
Oh, okay, you missed it.
What you do?
I'm saying from the back, from the back, from the back. I'ma suck that pussy like that. From the back, from the back,
Sound
from
effects.
the back. I'ma suck that pussy like that.
Sound effects, bro.
That's right, David. Yo.
That
Yo.
sound.
Give it up to David, yo.
That was Raul.
What is wrong with y'all? Oh my god.
When we get on one, dog, I'm gonna be real honest with you, dog.
Oh
when
my gosh.
When
like
we
these dudes.
are on one together, yo, we put on some of the best shows there is,
Yeah, man.
dog.
The
And I don't
Single
give a
27
fuck
crew,
what you
I'm
say.
telling you, dynamic is amazing.
Yo,
Y'all are
I want that
amazing.
live band again, man. But I don't want you sneaking in the goddamn. Talking about, I hope she don't have a dick. I was like, what the fuck?
If y'all didn't see when David put it, what is it on
I
your?
didn't hear it until afterwards.
Is it
I
on
wasn't
your?
there.
Is it
I
on
ain't
It's
your
on
seen this one.
TikTok.
It's
I
on
gotta clean
TikTok.
TikTok, Instagram.
shit.
Yo, if y'all go out there, follow David's TikTok at what is it, David? It's David comedian David Emmanuel.
Yeah,
right?
David comedian at something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Something like
I
that.
didn't want Raul to take over TikTok as well. He taking over Instagram, taking over every goddamn thing. I'm like, hold up, bro.
Yeah, it's David Emmanuel comedy, but it's no Y on the end of it.
Yeah, because they only let you make the name so big.
Right. You know, so maybe you might want to rethink about shortening that up or something. No, it was like fuck it. All
So
right.
Fire Turtle had a good point. He said some people think that when you say something that is personal to them, that people are laughing, it means that everyone is laughing at them. Stupid mindset. Some people shouldn't go to a show if they can't handle it. And
Exactly.
he means
Facts.
and
That's
stay
right.
your punk ass at the house.
But here's the funny thing to add on to that. Wouldn't nobody know if you had
Shut
that
your
issue
damn mouth.
if you just shut the fuck up and enjoy the show? There are certain things that comics said that I didn't agree with, that I didn't find funny. But I know if I open up my fucking mouth,
Right.
it's going to be some smoke in the city.
Yeah, I've said things, back when I used to do talk about gay stuff, and I did this lesbian jokes, and these lesbians, they came up to me after the show and told me what they felt about my joke. They didn't say shit during the show, so some people have enough sense to be like, I ain't gonna say shit while you're on that stage because he gonna respond. You
But
know,
here's the
That
thing.
makes
Here's the
sense.
thing. With cancel culture being the way it is right now, there are certain topics you really can't say nothing about. Remember back in the day, people really didn't talk about religion and they didn't talk about politics, right?
Right.
Now you throw in, you can't even talk about a group of people like the LBGT without all of them wanting to cancel you over some fuck shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's full circle. It's the yin and the yang. If you keep pushing to get people to do what you want them to do, there's going to be motherfuckers like me.
well,
That's not, no, wait a minute. Don't say well, wait a minute. There's going to be motherfuckers like me that's not going to give a fuck.
And
And I'm going to say what I want to say. And if your puss ass is upset about it, then you need to go ahead and be a top or a bottom. I just found out about that. You need to go. You need to be
Late, bro.
Huh?
Pitching and catching?
Yeah, I don't.
Tops and bottoms?
Hey, I'm just learning about this shit because I got jokes.
brown.
You know what I'm
drippers?
saying?
Oh my
no, I'm serious.
God.
These are the jokes that I'm going to be talking about this Wednesday. So I hope they ready.
wow.
Yeah, because I found out about that. Then I don't even know what these pronouns is now. I'm all fucked up. Me and my daughter have conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Shit.
heard about that too.
Nah, he and she, just don't say he and she.
And the they, them, he, her, and
Yeah, she was talking about they just left. And I say there's only one person outside. What the fuck
No.
you talking about?
Right.
Anyway.
Remember I said earlier about that delusional world, they blow that sunshine up their own ass.
But the thing about it is that the percentage of gays versus cis humans, the percentage is
Oh, you
so
learned
low.
cis.
I learned that too. Yeah.
It ain't short for sister out there for
No.
y'all to hear
Yeah,
sis.
you learning too much. I don't even know what cisgender is, but
But you see,
straight,
you
bro.
said gender, right? You
straight.
You heard about it.
no.
No,
You said you
straight.
didn't know what cis.
All
gender
of them genders, like transgenders,
Nah, it's a mindset. It's only two
airbenders.
genders.
Did you say fucking airbenders?
Yeah.
This motherfucker
light
talk-
benders.
bro.
They're just bending.
wow.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the wrong direction.
Mm-mm.
What
Hey, so all I'm saying is that come out this Wednesday, yo. We gonna be on one today. I might be a little reserved, but give or take the situation, depending on how I feel when I get off
What's
work.
her name? Birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh,
Sunny.
yes. Big shout out to Sunny. She came out. Also, she was at the Melanin Market and she patronized my wife and bought some of her body
She
butters.
did. Thank you. She sure did.
Outstanding young lady. But it's going to be her birthday on Wednesday. So if you're in the Jacksonville area, come out to Breezy's. So you can go out here and get, so you can just have some fun. Because I don't know what else.
Poetry and jokes.
Poetry and jokes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right. Moving on. As far as the yin and the yang, you done? You have anything to say?
I'm good because everything I'm gonna say is gonna be yang.
I'm just saying with the yin and the yang, be careful with LGBT because they might yin and yang your thing.
Nigga.
What? You know what? Something is wrong with y'all. Each one of you.
Yeah, what is wrong with us, Keith? Give us an
Y'all
example.
I don't know. Y'all are off. The light skinned one been acting a fool.
The light-skinned
He
one.
been acting a fool for a week or two, like having me crying, laughing. Like I have never laughed so much at him. Like this stuff he is hitting us with on Facebook. He even put me in it too. I will give to you. Hey, give you your props because this shit been making me cry laughing.
I ain't done yet.
The little angry over here, little angry Thickums
You just ain't got
right
yours
here.
yet. Yeah, you got some coming too.
Oh, you probably do. Shit, little angry Thickums over here just going off on people.
Oh, okay.
All that
You
shit
do.
you put in the message area, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker?
And both of y'all, the Marines, something wrong with
No,
y'all.
the big dude started it.
So it has to be Marines. That's the
yeah.
reason why we're Marines.
No, because
No, I'm Air Force.
light skin Air Force. Yeah,
Yo,
But you know what I found out? And this, let me be quick. Light-skinned people are actually heroes because, somebody told me I need to pay reverence to the darker being. And I'm like, what the hell you mean? They're like, no, you need to, because you came from the darker beings and the darker beings got mistreated and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but I can't look outside of myself for power. Like, I'm not going to be able to grab a darker being and say, hey, protect me.
Right.
And I'm like, that means I chose to come back light skinned for some reason. So they told me I've had privilege all my life. And I'm like, where the hell was the privilege? I didn't see it. You mean to tell me I'm going through life and not, it was a long thing, a big argument and all that. So you know how when you sleep on stuff, I say, because when the person was finished, I was like, I hope you come back light skinned. Because I don't think they overstand the plight. Like we didn't choose it. Like I wanted to be dark skinned growing up. I don't know about you. Everybody around me was dark. I wanted to be dark. So I'm traumatized by the shit. So now they bringing it up again. And one of the comedians just what's their name? The guy I can't think of his name. The one that's always trying to go against women. Somebody shared a thing about now he was talking about a light skinned woman. I can't think of his name. Him and Tariq She had Tommy Sotomayor.
Yeah.
He started, and I'm like, there's something in the air with all this light skin. It's brewing. And so I thought about it the next day. These people weren't brave enough to come back light skinned. Because look at what all we got to go through. And people be like, oh, you ain't got no issues like everybody else. You got privilege. They think I had privilege all my life. I'm like,
if not, we had it worse because blacks gave a shit and whites gave a shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
Wow.
let me go ahead and comment on that. But before I'm doing so, Fire Turtle.
I might not want to do that.
Angry Thickums.
Angry Thickums. You put the emoji right there. Thank you, Fire
You
Turtle.
saying Roachzilla.
Who is Fire Turtle?
Yo,
I'm like,
that's it. Fire Turtles. That's how. I'm gonna make him a moderator. I'm gonna figure out how to do that for Twitch as soon as we get some more.
Yeah, he's
Fire
cool.
Turtle be
Fire
hanging.
Turtle be in the crew.
Do you know if Fire Turtle
Play
is
my
a
music
man?
over there, Fire Turtle.
I don't know. That's
Because we always say he, but we don't know if it's a man or not.
He's
Yeah, we don't-
55 years old.
Ask them
Turtle.
what they
How you-
identify as. Don't assume that it's a gender.
Right. We always say
Right.
because Fire
Is
Turtle.
it a
55.
binary or non-binary?
There
That's
you
wrong
go. Now
context.
you're catching on with the bullshit.
Well, I
back in
don't
the day,
know
we used to be like,
really
is you a
know
male
what
or
binary
female?
and non-binary mean.
Right. It's some
I
new
thought it
shit.
was numbers for the stock market.
Every group within that little group has their own way of wanting to say it.
Man said he thought it was some numbers for the stock.
Fire
real.
Turtle
I
are.
did.
What do you identify? Are you a man or woman?
Well, we know
Sorry.
old head is a man. Old
Yeah,
head.
we know old head.
He's been out here working on his tan, if I'm not mistaken.
He said, "I sexually identify as a turtle on fire."
I like him, man.
Right on point, Fire
You
Turtle.
are right with us, Fire Turtle. Thank
Right.
you.
I just want to know how if I ever meet you in person, how should I like identify? How should I like speak to you? Because a woman got fired as a.
Like, do you have a cane, but you don't use it for walking?
That's
Some
pimp.
pieces.
No,
That's
that
a
woman
pimp right there.
that woman got fired. She was a substitute teacher who got fired because the girl who identified as a cat, she would not meow
wouldn't
back
meow
at
at
the
the girl.
girl. So they
Damn.
let her go. Ain't that some fuck shit?
Seriously.
Fire though, but I want to be an eagle. I want to identify as an eagle.
So when I see you out in the street and you identify as an eagle, I'm gonna go, ah! When I see you, fuck no, I ain't doing that dumb shit.
yeah, man.
Maybe we got to take it that far just to show how ignorant the beginning
high.
of it
They
was.
fly high, man.
For real.
No, but here's
What's that, bird on weed? What?
No, but here's
Mile
the
High
thing.
Club? What?
Here's the thing, right? If you speak to somebody and they identify as a turtle and you do that shit out there in public, they're gonna be people that's gonna congratulate you. If that's what you identify as, I'm glad. But then after a while, I'm like, no, shit has got to stop.
Right.
That's where it has to boil down to. I saw a video where what's the name? Mike Shapiro. I don't really agree with all of his things, but I think his name is Mike Shapiro. And that motherfucker was on stage going back and forth with transgender about how delusional that they were. And then the transgender got so pissed and said, if you do not stop, you're going to leave here in a ambulance.
Damn.
Right. So they get to the point to where if you don't really want to fuck with them, that they'll be willing to do bodily harm to you. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, really? But Mike Shapiro was like, oh, that's really a classy way to handle the situation. Pulled that motherfucker. If I find a video, I'm going to post it. But all I'm saying is that at some point, the delusion has got to stop. I don't give a fuck if you decide that you want to be a woman or a man. If you were born with a dick, you are a man. And I don't care how you feel about it.
I got an eagle dick.
Well, that's the same thing Chip say.
What?
Chip say he's born with a dildo. so he can fuck all the dyke bitches.
I want to
and
be
everything.
an eagle for like a week.
No.
Yes, we need to do. We need to video it. Like everybody get to be what they want to be for a week.
Listen.
No.
That's a good question for the day. What would you? That's good.
Okay, so that's
What would you want to be for a week? That's a good question.
Yo, at the end of the day, I don't care how you want to identify yourself as. If you want to dress up like a woman and you feel like you are a woman, I feel like there's more. To say that you are a female requires for you to have one female genitalia and be born a female, and then also experience life as a female. If you were a man and you get yourself mutilated and to get yourself a manufactured pussy put on, and you taking all of these what?
Oh my god!
And you taking pills
a manufactured pussy.
That's exactly what it is. And you take these pills to lower your testosterone so you can look more feminine. It still doesn't stop the fact that your body has muscle memory. You cannot compete with born women.
You can't.
You shouldn't be able to do that. It's like, yo, how is it that even okay for you to say, okay, I'm a woman now, I'm taking these pills, and I'm burning throughout all of the competition? No, you are running against born. We are not the same because we are not the same.
Hey, says Raul.
sir.
Yes.
Hit that button.
One more time.
We are not the same because we are not the same.
Shame.
And once we realize that and we understand that, we'll be okay. When we realize men think differently from women, and that the things that attract men to women aren't the same things that women are attracted to men for. They have to understand that.
One thing that's not attractive is that when you masturbate, you do need to focus on something and something higher and manifest something. Because like I've been doing research, like I've been doing some research on a couple of different things like Kundalini yoga and some other things like this. And I've been doing some actual practicing some different types of kriyas and stuff. So you really need to that show you had us watching. What was the show we were watching just
I'm
recently?
Not saying that because they
with
gonna
the
start
blind people.
I know what you're talking about. It's C. Where the queen was C.
So now looking at the queen, now when she was praying and she was manifesting. I'm telling you, that shit's real.
Yeah, she was like getting it too.
Yes.
Oh,
Damn.
But here's
Was that a porno?
No, it was on a show called
I want to see it.
It's called
good.
C. It's a whole. It's something happened to the United
Is she
States.
at least decent to look at?
Not really.
No, something happened to the world where everybody eventually ended up going blind. Everybody. So now for you to be able to see, you are considered like a witch or whatnot. But when she was praying, every time she prayed, she would masturbate while she was praying.
So that she could manifest something. But when she climaxed, she spoke what she was actually focused on. And so now that I've been doing some research the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, now it makes more sense.
Yeah, because we talking about it now, so they could put it out there to make it look like it came from them.
Right.
You know,
No,
they always do that. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, that's cool. As long as more people get the message, that's what it's all about.
All right. In closing, just remember that you can't keep pushing people into a corner. If you push a cat up against the wall, the cat will fight its way through you to
This
get to
pussy
the
gonna
other
beat
side.
you.
So at the end of the day, you have to remember you only can do so much to a group of people or force people to believe what you believe before people like me gonna be like, nah, fuck that. I don't care about being canceled. I could care less about how you feel. If you want to fight me, I can't beat everybody, but I will fight everybody. And if you are a big bitch that's dressed like a chick, I can promise you, hey, listen, it's gonna be a hard fought battle. Wig and shit, all of that coming off. They say some of the safest relationships though are the relationships between two men, because they know that, listen, if you start some shit with another man while you with that man, it can believe, because there's always that lower thing of
where the fuck this shit going.
Let him roll with it. He on the roll.
What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is that they say the relationships between two men are like the safest. Like women, right? Because there's always that lower level of violence.
They can't get each other pregnant.
No, it's that lower level of violence.
No child support.
No, listen,
no
bro.
baby mama drama. There might be some benefits to it.
No,
Bro.
you got a point.
No, what I'm saying is this. We know women say that they don't need a man, right? And the reason why they say they don't need a man is because they have the backing of the United States government and police to back them up. Back in the day, if a woman did not have a man, she was liable to be taken advantage of because she did not have the protection of a man. That's the reason why a lot of our sisters decided to go with the United States government, because they was giving them money. They have the protection by the police and all of that. They say they don't need to have a man in the home. But there's going to come a time where things are going to flip. Things are going to flip. You're not going to be able to get that assistance like you used to, because the United States is slowly turning into a third world country if it's not already there by now. So things are going to start flipping. Money is going to start being taken away from people who are feeding or needing the government's assistance like that. Now you need a man to be able to help you out. And the majority of them women who already have 4 or 5 kids or whatnot, they're not going to be able to get a man unless they get a man that's going to be like really ain't shit. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying is that. Plus, that they need the protection. What is stopping me, outside of me being a man who makes sense,
right?
A man who has morals, from me walking up to a woman and taking the pussy if I wanted to? And I'm not saying that I'm not going to rape anybody. I'm just saying what is stopping me as a man from taking that pussy? If that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of men think twice.
The fear of meeting Fleece Johnson.
What the hell we talking about?
No, what I'm saying is that
when it's getting dangerous.
No, what I'm saying is that women need to understand when the whole yin and the yang pushback thing. This is what it all comes down to that. No, shut up.
It depends.
Right.
If you in jail, you got that boy pussy.
Yeah, that's true.
All I'm saying is this, is that at some point in time,
and you like
our
skin
women
too with long hair?
I'm gonna be shitting everywhere I go.
All I'm saying is that at some
you
point,
basically lubing the boy pussy.
You interrupted Leroy with this.
To talk about boy pussy.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Okay.
All I'm saying is this. Our women need to, one, learn to say, or just learn to understand that you do need a man outside of financial means. Look at it like this. Before the man was taken out of the home, when a man comes home, the dynamic in the house changed. The energy changes. Children change. They could have been bad as shit with you all day, and you telling them to sit their ass down, and you telling them to do that. But as soon as daddy comes in the house, everything changes. Those kids, they get on their P's and Q's because they know daddy will fuck their ass up. You know what I mean? But now that there is no father in the home, you got these women raising the kids with no fathers, with daddy America in the house that is not in the house. He just giving stuff to you financially, and now the kids is running rampant out there in the streets. So when I told that woman, listen, you are the one that's raising these pussy ass kids up to grow up to be pussy ass men, and you complaining about the men that are out there. You all are the ones raising them. Why don't you get with the man that you decided to give your pussy to the first time and work shit out? There ain't shit that you can do about it now. You know what I'm saying? You can find somebody
because they have an ego, and it will not let them admit that they picked the wrong dude from the get-go and that they was just horny.
But what if they picked the right dude and something went wrong with the guy, and he decided, for whatever reason, he found somebody better, just didn't want to be with this person, so I'm going to leave you to raise this kid. It ain't always that they pick a bad guy off the top. That's not always the case. So y'all can't say that.
But when we look at people that are dependent upon the system and they can't get out there and do for themselves, it's usually not that woman that's in that scenario.
And somebody put out a stat. I didn't research, so I don't know, but they said this several times. 80% of the women initiate divorce.
Facts.
I don't know. I looked
it up. It was in the census.
It's from emotional damage.
Right. So it's all about how the women feel, like that whole analogy about the husband store. You heard about the analogy about the husband store, right? Where a woman can go through 6 levels and you can choose the husband that you want. And they always feel like there's somebody better until they get to the top and they've gone through all of their years and they realize, and you can't go back down. Once you get through, women just don't understand that certain women don't know when to just settle for what you got. You know what I mean? So they keep going, and next thing you know, they say this floor has no husbands on it for you. You have to leave. You know what I mean?
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's like women typically don't want to settle. If they feel like their man is not accomplishing or doing something that they want them to do, then they'll up and leave that man for somebody who they feel better, or they'll just go on their own.
No stand to support him to help him get there. They just dip.
They just bounce. They
Yeah,
file
but
for divorce.
sometimes
that's on her.
what you supposed to stick around for 6 years and hope a motherfucker find himself.
Right.
Sometimes
Yo, but
you got kids, you got responsibility. You can't wait 4 or 5 years for a man to lay
If he ain't
around
doing right.
and not do what he's supposed to do. Yeah, you can move on. You're supposed to. Like, how long you supposed to wait? The
But you
fuck?
might be an enabler and not know it.
So when you say he has to find himself, women say they have to find themselves all the time too. I don't know.
Some do,
Yeah.
because stuff changes, people change.
My question is, what has been the mindset change for people like in our generation, maybe 10 years younger versus the generation before us that may be 15 to 20 years older than us? The mindset of the relationship has changed. The mindset of the man and his role in the family has changed. The mindset of the woman has changed. Outside of government interference and brainwashing by the powers that be, why do we allow that?
Yeah.
It was only but so much. Listen, when you have access
Actually, I know the answer.
to,
I just wanted to answer the question.
Oh, okay. What the fuck am I talking for?
No, I want to see what somebody else has, because ultimately it was the government interference. It was Vietnam. It was the drugs being introduced into the black community that separated the man from the family, which started the ball rolling downhill like a snowball rolling downhill, get bigger and bigger and bigger. We can use that analogy, but I just wanted to see what another person's opinion of that was.
Well, me personally, here's how I think, okay? On top of that, what you just said, everything revolves around the battle that women felt like they needed to have more than what was being offered to them back in the 60s, okay? And black women need to understand that the white woman's struggle was not the black woman's struggle, okay? Black women had men in the home. White women were the ones who was fighting to get into corporate America and wanting to work. Black women, we were just trying to get civil rights. So what were you fighting for them for when in turn they weren't fighting for you? You know what I mean? So that's just one. Two, yeah, when you say government assistance, when government came in and started offering women money for their kids and giving them a place to stay, and on top of that, they said they have to not have a man in the home for them to be able to get them benefits. So
Yeah,
you give the
true.
woman a choice.
Yeah.
Am I going to get this guaranteed money in a guaranteed apartment, or am I
right.
going to have to deal with this so-called nigga
Right.
who's
Oh.
doing all of this? Because this is how they thought.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to deal. I would
That's a good
rather
point.
go with this instead of work it out or work with a man.
Because
then
there's
that's the thing.
stability in knowing that every month or whatever you're gonna get paid for this, and
right.
your kid's gonna be taken care of, and you don't have to lose sleep at night thinking about how your bills and stuff gonna be paid. So I
Right.
get what you're saying. That's a good point.
And then on top of that, after that generation has done that and raised the kids, and the kids see that, now you have women who are saying that they are boss chicks, and these women don't know how to work with a man. Now, if a man that comes into the house saying, okay, here's what needs to be done, here's what needs to be done this way or that way, there's going to be a lot of pushback. The same thing happened between me and Keita. When I was sitting up there saying, okay, well, I don't know where the funds and stuff, I only can use my example, because when it was like, yo, we was at the church, I was like, yo, we making the money. I just don't understand where it's going. We need to do this and this in here. I was like, but I want to do all of these things. There was pushback because she was like, no, I don't like that. I don't feel like this should be the right way we should do it and stuff like that. But with me being the man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, well, you follow my lead. This is what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? As an example, but as a smart woman, if you understand how to work with a man, you know how to explain to him, yes, I'm not feeling this particular type of, and here's the reason why. So I learned to work with my wife, but then in turn, my wife also learned how to work with me. You know what I mean?
She stayed and pushed her man for greatness.
Right.
That's what I was
true.
saying earlier about these females that give
Right.
up so easily
Right.
and just want a man to baby them.
Right.
No,
And
but
it's
you
Kind of like the
frustrating
Kevin
because-
Samuels deal.
Yeah, and it's frustrating because
Yeah.
growing up, nobody taught me the right way to have a relationship, the right, not
So you
necessarily
had a clean
roles.
slate to build from without any interference from maybe grandma and great grandma's negative influences.
No, she
Yeah.
said that
'Cause
she
examples I had weren't
But there's two ways of learning, she said.
Yeah.
That you can learn what to do from somebody, you can learn what not to do from
You can
somebody.
learn a lot from a dummy.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how it kind of like boiled down. Now, how can we fix it? We need therapy, but our men need to understand that the government doesn't have our back at all. I would say about 10% of the time the government wouldn't have our back. And you're looking like that because of that. Here's what I'm saying.
Why would the government have our back when they are in place to ensure that business makes money?
Well, we already know that that's a business, right?
Oh, okay.
So, but all I'm saying is in reference to marriage, like for an example, if I decide that me and Keita we're going to go through a divorce,
I'll beat you.
what happens? Is there when you look at me and Keita, what happens in the government structure for a divorce? Is there any incentive for a man now to get married to a woman? Mm-hmm. There's not, because if there's a chance for divorce, even with a prenup, there's a chance you can lose something. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is that there is no, just like in other countries, once you get a divorce, you split what you have and you break ties completely. No, if I divorce my wife, or if my wife decided she wants to get a divorce, I still have to pay for my wife to the day I die while she's getting dick from somebody else.
Continuation of lifestyle.
Right.
Yes, sir. Unless she remarries.
And here's the thing. And they know that if they remarry, they know if they remarry, the alimony stops. So they won't get married. That's the incentive for them not to get remarried at all.
Hey,
and
did Juanita Jordan ever remarry?
Nope.
Would you really fuck up that Nike check?
Right. So, I mean.
What was Bezos' first wife? You think she's going to remarry?
And fuck that up,
You think what's her name going to remarry?
Every month, but Bill Gates might be head every month too.
Melinda Gates ain't about to get remarried.
Dave, you own something. If I got to come up off my check every month for the rest of your life because you want continuation of lifestyle, I want continuation of my lifestyle also. I want some head every week, Friday at 7 p.m. when I get off work.
That's right.
And you better not fuck it up. Don't give me shitty head either. I want good head.
Wow.
Ain't fucking lying. Remember I said that, Keita?
Continuation of lifestyle goes both ways.
If I'm paying money to you, homie, I want some pussy every 2 weeks. Tuesdays and Fridays.
She can keep the pussy because I don't want my stuff in somebody else's stuff that might be floating in there. Just give me some head.
Yeah.
I'll fuck you in the ass then.
Oh my God.
Somebody gonna take that sound like
spiteful, bro.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it hurt.
you gonna get in trouble.
I don't care if it hurt. You better take this dick.
You got some stock in Astroglide or something we don't know about?
I'm gonna get this clip and reshare it on my page. I need to do a TikTok, do a duet today. You be looking down and Leroy said,
continuation lifestyle. I'm a fucker in there.
Okay.
All right. Moving on to the next topic. Ed, if you can see, the Fabler has got out some drinks. So he's going to be creating some drinks for us while David is going to be providing us with his, health hacks. And Keita is going to be providing us with her Just Asking. But before we do so, Ed, please explain to us what drinks you're going to be making.
All right, tonight we're going to make the Barbados Surprise. And if it's a little bit of time left, I'm also do a Black Velvet. Okay. All these drinks will be layered. So you'll see one layer here, one layer there, one layer there. And while the camera's rolling, you'll see how to do it live. So I left everything out here for you to see what to buy if you want to try it at home. Simple grenadine is just a syrup. OJ, the Orenthal James, everybody's got that. You may want to use something else, but I use this version of coconut rum. And
yummy.
Everybody knows what blue curacao is. This is a very easy drink.
All right. So thank you. Damn, Ed, I'm about to keep on Ed and Fable. I'm so used to just saying.
It's actually Mr. De Niro.
Yeah,
thank you
right now.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. De Niro.
You got 3 names to balance.
Yeah,
I know, right?
You got yours too.
Exactly.
He messed them up too.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't never say no, say this one. I don't give a damn which one he called, because all of them is me.
Oh, well, each one of mine got a different job.
Yeah.
So it's Mr. De Niro right now.
That's right.
All right. So while Mr. De Niro is getting ready to prepare to make those drinks, we're going to go ahead and move over to David with his segment, Health Hacks. Where he comes in and he tells us some good healthy shit that he wants us to think about. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for tuning in to Signal 27 Health Hacks, teaching you the code to master your body.
right, David, go ahead.
Yeah, hack them.
Listen, we gonna merge.
I can't do
We
that
gonna
with my
veggie
mouth.
merge and veggie back right into the topic that our great founder Leroy Gordon has designed for us today. Spill all your orange juice is the name of the title. No. but the yin and the yang, like that's the balance. That's the portal to the ability to connect to the divine feminine. Doesn't mean you have to be intimate with that energy, okay? Sometimes just connecting with the divine feminine on the same thought, the same positive energy flow can help you manifest, especially as males. You can manifest by yourself, but whenever you put that yin and the yang and the divine feminine in there, things just like really take off because we know they are the divine portal. Also with the yin and the yang, make sure you are protecting your energy. So when you get into a situation with a person and y'all energy connects, right? That's a form of sex, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So to be able to disconnect from it and not carry it over to where you're making a show, when you're doing a show, you reconnected to the energy again. Like the girl that has violated Leroy's mentally sex space through the show. And every time he touches on that energy, you see that rage come out of him, right? Because he hasn't disconnected from that energy.
Right.
She connected to him deep.
Right.
And I mean, it's a good thing because we all learned the lesson from it. Keep your damn mouth shut when somebody at a comedy show. The shit ain't about you. So, I mean, you know, there's no accidents in the universe. So have that yin and yang balance in your own life. Know when to entertain that energy for a second or two, but know when to let that shit go. And that's today's health hack. Protect your energy.
Yeah. Y'all give it up for David and his health hack.
I
want to
do the hack 'em thing with my mouth.
Hack 'em.
My mouth too wet. I do the spit all. I meant it. All right.
Okay.
Shut
The camera on you, Ed, so you got it, brother. All right. So moving on to the next topic of discussion
looks
is going to be
beautiful.
none other than Keita's segment. Is called Just Asking, where she pops right on in. Okay.
Pop, pop, pop. So actually,
It sound
we
like
was popping.
it sound like a soundtrack.
Damn right.
Shit.
Pop that pussy, pop the pussy, the pussy.
I don't know. It's like popping your brain more so. Like some of us don't have a pussy, and we over here popping.
Right.
Okay, well, yeah, pop that.
Makes sense.
Okay, well, hello.
You know,
I apologize. Shit, David, goddamn, fucking. Anyway, go ahead, Keita.
So that's good. I changed my question because, and now, you know, I can always, there's always questions. So I saved my question and changed it to David's because he brought up a good point. If you had, I'm going to say, I'm giving a time frame of 30 days, 30 whole days to be something or someone other than who you are, who or what would you be? And I would have to say, like, deep down my inner self, I'm very much so in tune with myself even more now, learning myself more. I would still want to be a stripper. Okay.
That's
What? Got me stuttering like a motherfucker.
Because they throw him over every time.
What? I'm just,
Like that hasn't changed in the last 20
everybody
years.
gonna get in trouble around this motherfucker.
Just saying.
Damn.
I'm trying to figure
I
out
can
like.
make us some money. Let me tell you.
So you just want fast money?
But they
I ain't
can't
say
touch
fast.
you though.
Right. I ain't say nothing about that now. But I can make it ain't gotta be fast money. It might be fast, but it's good money.
Oh, okay.
No, I just shake a little ass and you know.
But that's
I'm a
your
little
comeback
flexible, so, you
as
know.
a stripper. But you can do that.
I
if
ain't
you-
say die. I said well, if I wanted to be somebody
What
else,
you
that don't mean
say,
I'm finna die.
But you said you wanted to
I ain't
come
say
back
come back.
as a
But that ain't the question.
eagle.
No, but I didn't that wasn't
Oh,
the
okay.
question.
So what was the question again?
You can't just change the shit.
She's saying what she want to be.
This my whole if you could be
okay.
someone or something other than who you are or what you are now for 30 days, who or what would you be? That's the question.
Yeah.
And I said I would still want to be a stripper.
Oh, okay. What about you, Dave?
I'm gonna say Denzel Washington
Why Denzel out of all of the other actors?
because he's a good actor, and
Okay.
like hopefully I can remember some of those abilities and then come back and apply it to my own acting life.
Okay.
Denzel Washington. And I know the Fabler is making drinks right now. I don't know if I want
Yes.
to. And
Can't interrupt. He doing his thing. He in his zone.
Yeah.
He can't talk and pour at the same
So-
time.
So you gotta do it, Leroy.
Yeah.
No,
so you can answer.
I'm gonna go ahead and answer.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
proud
but
of
you're
you,
not
light
talking
skin.
to them.
I can definitely talk and pour.
Go ahead, light
Now, this drink
skin.
that y'all see me watching right now, making.
He just can't think and pour.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
can't think and pour, but it's called a black velvet.
Ooh,
It's basically champagne and a dark lager beer. You float the
wow.
dark lager on top of the champagne.
It's science.
What was
guys.
happening if you didn't use that spoon?
It would make mud.
They'll
Because
mix
I'm
it
using
together.
the spoon to control the pour, so
Right.
the speed of the beer doesn't just go in and force its way down to the bottom. That way, it creates a layer on top of it.
So pour
What
it
y'all
slow.
can't see is I'm slowly bringing the spoon up as the level of the beer increases inside the drink.
So could we have our own private Signal 27 party and have Ed making drinks and all that to
Yes, sir.
get our drive up and our listener up like a promo kind of type
sir.
event?
Yeah. How would we do that?
Okay.
We
everybody.
can rent out an event center and do some shit like that.
Yeah, let's do it.
If y'all can see, the black velvet is complete. And once again, it's champagne and a dark lager beer. You can use Guinness or Foster's as well. I just choose to use Yingling. You don't have to. Please do not use Andre. Use Verdi or something a little bit more carbonated to keep the beer up. And I apologize. I did mess up the first drink, so please don't sue me. For some reason, although I did mix it properly with some pineapple rum, excuse me, it did not float. The blue was supposed to float on top of the orange juice, so I will do that for another show for free.
Hey,
Okay.
Go ahead,
All right.
Mr. De Niro.
So if for free, what you gonna charge us for the rest of the shit? What the hell?
Somebody must
Right.
drink this. I can't drive home.
Shit. All
And
right.
if you want, I messed up my little coaster too. Made some Signal 27.
I like that coaster, man.
Yeah,
Can you make
that's
me
good.
one?
He did good.
Technically, yeah.
I want one.
All right. I don't know what I would come back
I
as.
got you, bro.
In fact, yeah, there's a couple of things that that kind of with my mindset changed now. I with my mindset being changed the way it is now, I think I will probably come back as maybe like a big streamer. You know what I mean? A streamer, a big streamer, somebody who's like we're doing a podcast. The podcast is streaming right now, but I would want to. What do you say?
You already do that now.
I know I stream now, but we're not there yet.
big
Probably I just want to fast forward our progression to a point to where we become so big to where companies have no choice. I'm not trying to. I don't like a lot of the things that Joe Rogan is going through right now. He just need to just stand on what he believes in. I was like, right. I come to the point now. I don't give a fuck now that white people call black people niggas now. I don't care no more. It's like you got white people calling other white people niggas now to the point to where they using it in their vernacular all the time. Now the question is are you can't tell if it's racist or if it's a term of endearment with them at all. I don't care about that anymore. That's so little and meaningless right now to this point. I'm to the point now that if that's how you are, if that's what you say you are, then so be it. I don't have to support you, but you're gonna have motherfuckers that's gonna support you. Look at what happened with fucking what's that? George Zimmerman. Somebody to this day had placed
Fuck George Zimmerman.
God damn dog.
Right. Fuck George Zimmerman.
Yeah, he screamed in the mouth. No, George Zimmerman right now, somebody, it was George Zimmerman got somebody to put a lawsuit on Trayvon Martin's family.
Mom, yeah. Trying to sue the family.
Trying to sue the family for what? Like, dog, you killed their son. I'm more upset with my people because you be so quick to go out there and kill one another, pull
Each other.
guns on one another, and this motherfucker here, he should be scared to walk the streets.
Exactly.
See, because there is no, you know what I kind of
No
liked?
repercussions for him.
Right. You know what I liked in the movie Training Day? In the movie Training Day, the reason for Denzel Washington's character for doing all of the shit he did is because he ended up killing a specific type of Russian or Albanian guy in Las Vegas. And he had to pay money. He had to pay money to recoup that loss. And if he don't, they were going to get at his ass. So this man went and stole from a former drug dealer informant, took his money and was going to use that money to pay so he don't get killed. Here's the debt that I owe you for the person that I killed. Well, he didn't get the money on time. Them motherfuckers pulled up next to his car, didn't give a fuck if he was the police, and lit his ass the fuck up. At some point in time, you're going to have to stop. Like what just recently happened. Right now, there was a middle school kid fighting a high school kid. Now, the high school kid, they say he was white. He might be Spanish. I don't care. But he had the complexion for the protection. When he was end up fighting, he was trying to stop the high school kid from bullying another kid. The motherfucking, the motherfucking police came and set the white kid on the couch and put their necks and stuff on the black kid and handcuffing him. So please explain to me, why do we still as a people give a fuck what they do?
Right.
We need to start doing us.
Yes.
That's all I got to say about the
Good
fuck
talk.
shit. I will come back as a streamer that has supporters of my people who watch me, who wants to be informed by the shit that we do, and also want to do the shit instead of just talking about it.
Right.
I don't think you're gonna like it, Keita.
I don't think I am, but I want to try it.
She gonna like it because of what?
The smell.
Is it like a boiler maker?
I don't know, but be careful so it don't slide.
Okay.
Lager.
had Foster's or Guinness?
I have.
It has that kind of strong taste to it.
So Ed, what would you come back
I
as?
should go get a buzz.
Or what would you be?
Liquor.
You know what?
Mike.
Y'all gonna be. I'm sorry. I forgot I had moved the mic, took my headphones off, and everything.
Everything.
If I could be reincarnated and come back as something, I would like to come back as something that could affect global change in a positive way.
So you want to be a Bilderberger?
No, more of a
What is that?
the next version
I
of that
don't know.
A
Anunnaki.
Bilderberg?
You know, or you want to be Anunnaki. Or so you
Yeah,
want to be
dude.
the gods that people look up to.
If we actually open our eyes and look at our histories, you can find evidence of their existence. You can't find anything biblical. Find me one temple, one chair, one book, one seat that someone Christian, biblical, Jewish, whatever sat on. You see these temples.
know you
You see
guys
these
did.
pyramids. I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Go ahead.
It's strong.
I know
You're
you
not a beer
fucking
drinker, so I know you wouldn't
lying.
like it.
That is fucking disgusting. I'm
You
sorry.
really should stir it first. That way the champagne
stir
mixes
it.
in with
But
the beer.
don't you drink it for the high or the feeling that you get for it versus the taste?
When I do the drinks, I normally don't drink them. I just like the science behind
Right.
making them and the artistry of how they look when I'm done.
Right.
You really need to mix that
Just
up,
mix
Leroy.
it up.
But it's light.
I
Though.
ain't spending
thought
my
it was
money
gonna
unless
be
I
like a
drank the
beer,
mother-
but it's
It's
light.
not a bitter beer taste. It's just weird taste.
Yeah, it's,
Drink it down.
You know, Bud Light and Guinness don't taste the same.
Oh, shit. You gotta go to work in the morning too.
Bud Platinum
off tomorrow?
don't taste
Oh.
like Foster's. So,
got you. And
not
I'm
bad.
very sorry. I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
no, go ahead.
That shit
Anunnaki.
is
So you
horrible.
be
Yeah,
Anunnaki.
I
That
want to
is
do something where I can affect global change in a positive way from now on. Where the Anunnaki, if you believe in them, they brought knowledge. They taught us how to farm. They taught us how to build weapons. You know, just look at everything in Iraq and Iran and Egypt, Mexico, China. Every one of these countries has one thing in common. That's the pyramids. They all link. Everything's like pointed magnetic north. Everything's on power lines, the grid system around the earth. You have to have a massive amount of knowledge to build something like that.
And then also the pyramids, from just to piggyback, the pyramids had electricity
Yes.
in them. So, and they was using, solar power to
Crystals.
power.
It was crystals on the top of the pyramids, and they were laced with they were covered with limestone, which all helped the conductivity.
So how did they know that back
Ding, ding,
then?
ding. Smart MFs.
But they
No.
did it. They just let you know that they did it to a point to where it did not harm the planet that they were
Correct.
living on. So the information that they was given was to help them to keep the planet or keep whatever it is that we living on together without destroying it. Right
Correct.
now, the technology that we got.
He's always making some noise somewhere. But at least his phone wasn't going off.
I know, right?
I want to do a TikTok.
All right. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and in the note, brother want to be Anunnaki. I want to
Baby
be
bird.
I want to be thank you, Ed, for putting together the drink. We'll
Yes,
go ahead.
problem.
thank
Glad
you,
I brought
Mr.
it back up.
Demirium.
Yeah, we'll go ahead.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Oh, you doing a TikTok now?
Yeah, for my Signal 27.
Oh, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing, bitches? Y'all should tune in.
Wow. Hey, y'all.
Y'all motherfuckers better get a hold of me, goddammit. Shit. I ain't fucking about to sit up there.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in today.
Thank you.
Thank you, old head. You want to come back or you want to be a baby bird? Good talk.
Dave want to be an eagle. He want to be a baby bird.
A baby bird.
Oh, yeah, you already a baby bird.
Birds
You
eat
Tweety
worms,
bird,
man. I can't do it.
Punk ass. And all the other stuff. TikTok. What's up, player?
Thank you, old head, and Oz and Fire Turtle. Thank you, Brianna,
Yeah.
for tuning in, and everybody who's tuning
Right.
in.
I just want to thank you all for your support. Just continue to watch us and share our share the show with whoever you might feel and might need to have a laugh, who ain't so sensitive. Welcome to the world. What kind of pill will we be? You got the red pills, blue pills. What will be a color for unsensitivity?
Blue.
The black velvet.
The black velvet.
We are black pillars on this end. And
black pillars. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we are
Yes.
black pillars. We are onyx on
Building a
this end.
foundation of blackism.
We are onyx on this side, and we have no cut cards, and we are uncancelable. Why I say that is because we got a webpage, and if you want to rock with us, you can continue to rock with us, even if they kick us on all of these platforms. Also, I want to go ahead and pinpoint this one right here, right? Because I always support anything that's going on in the African American community. If I just so happen to get kicked off of YouTube or we get kicked off TikTok, there's a new new social media outlet called Fanbase that I'm trying to get us on. Fanbase is run by Isaac Hayes' son. And they've already raised enough money to go ahead and get everything started. So a lot of the content that I have on now will be on Fanbase as well. But nonetheless, before we go, I'm going to go ahead and go around the room and let everybody plug what they got going on. David, you want to go ahead and let us know what you got coming up, bro?
Hey, make sure you stream the music. Figgity 444 was just released, and it's Figgity 444. Let my mind go. All power go to me. All power go to me. So, them hooks that I'm putting out there, not just for me, it's for you as well, because we writing into the universe and everything gonna manifest from that. So tap in with Raul. Go to my music website. You can find it on Signal 27 page, or it'll be over here in the chat. Tap in with me on the music thing, because we going to another level. You feel me?
Hello. Thank you. And Keita, what you got going on?
Hey, you all can still get a copy of my book called The Other Side of Addiction from Amazon, or you can go to the signal27show.com and you can get your apparel and all natural whipped body butters that I make personally from my website at www.getsome.com.
All right, and our information is right there. That's Big Sarge Lakita Gordon at www.getsome.com if you're looking to get your all natural body butters. You understand? And as well as apparels and all of that good shit that she got going on, because she makes it look so good. Follow her on Facebook. She be doing workouts and stuff like that, and she has her apparel and stuff on, so you know what it look like. Go ahead and support my sister right there. You know what I'm saying?
Your sister.
Yeah, because you're my sister. Power to the people. Sister.
Ain't the fuck?
Ain't. No.
Don't you say that shit out your mouth.
Go ahead and support my wife,
All
yo.
right.
She got some things going on. I just be like seeing what she said. When she said she was a stripper, I got to figure out how to get her back. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit do be bothering me. You ain't about to let nobody see that pussy hole but me.
They're not gonna see the hole.
That pussy hole, that pussy hole, that pussy hole.
You don't
but
be
me.
saying that when I be on that.
Not that I'm a connoisseur of strippers, but I don't believe that all strip clubs are butt naked performers.
Exactly, they
Some of
are.
them go down to at least the bathing suit and stop there.
Maybe.
Some of them even have a hands-off thing where you got to throw the money on the stage and they pick it up thereafter.
Exactly.
Yes, I said thereafter instead of later.
Good talk.
Right.
I'm just saying, but
Fable?
I'm not a connoisseur.
No, that.
Fable, what you got going on?
You just know a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What you got going on, Fable?
Hey, check me out at Denarium. You see the name right here on the shirt. Y'all see it on Dave's line too.
And on the screen.
And on the screen, that's Denarium. If you want to learn how to make mixed drinks, and once again, I'm sorry about messing up that first one, the Bahamas surprise, but I am definitely gonna make that next week and do it right. We also have some comedy built in with the Fable comedian, myself performing on there, and we have bloopers now. So if you want to see some people doing some stupid ish, go ahead and type in Denarium, put a colon, and then put bloopers, and you will see a litany of things of people just doing dumb ish.
Is that also on YouTube as well?
Yes, sir. It's all on YouTube.
Nice.
All right. I didn't know about that one. Thank you for letting us know.
You know, sometimes when you're not on stage, you got to keep your comedy mind going.
Yeah, for sure.
So I start putting videos on YouTube, and I'll try to get some more beverages on. I haven't put on any in about a month. And I do believe we have a video that's ready to be put up, if I'm not correct.
Yeah, I sent it to you already.
All right, now go ahead and post that.
Okay. All right, I found it.
Yeah.
I got a new phone, so hopefully it's still there. I got them.
If you can't post it, let me know. I'll gladly post it and let the people laugh.
Go ahead, yeah. If you still got it, I'll find it. I'll find
Yes,
it
sir.
if I got it.
And much respect to you, Fable. I just want to give you credit on here because, like, I'm not sure what's going on, but you're getting better, and like you stepped up. You're on a different level than you were before. So kudos to whatever you're doing. I'm not sure what you're doing, but you're getting
Something
funnier.
Dave told me. He told me to practice.
Okay, you
He
definitely
told me
getting
years
funnier,
ago,
bro.
practice. look at something, analyze it, break it down, make it funny, and then tell the story.
You made me laugh sometime before, but like you've been making me cry laugh. Like I give
he
you
ain't gonna prosecute me. He normally give me a compliment, and then he slams me for next 2 weeks.
I give you props though, bro. You stepping it up. I'm just saying.
You're safe for now. For now.
He ain't put nothing on you yet, so stay out the circle, bro. Because when you get
shut your damn mouth.
Stay out the circle.
Right.
They say shut your damn
Man, I
mouth.
want all the smoke.
Yeah,
Don't poke the bear.
Right. This is a fat person problem.
Oh no. Our coworker that's missing right here next to my left, she got a few.
Well, we're waiting. Next, last but not least is myself. I just want to thank you all for tuning into the Signal 27 show. What I got coming up next is going to be the hospital play that me and Dave is going to be in. That comes out April 30th, I believe. That's what we're doing it at.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know the date? Okay.
I be struggling to make it the rehearsal. And they were like, "You were supposed to be here." I'm like, wait a minute, I don't be in group me.
God damn.
I don't be in group me. Like, how you gonna force me back in the group me when I don't be? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you just use it. Yeah, just use it. Use it for the play once.
Yeah, that's what I said because she done told me it's 2 times. If I miss 2, I'm playing excuses. Then I'm kicked out. So
I see. Yeah.
You know.
All right. So we got that coming up. What else? April 16th, Funny Bone Experience. I'll be doing comedy there on Sundays. If you want tickets, please give me a call. If you are in the chat and you want to sponsor tickets so that way we can give them away on the show, get in contact with me via Messenger at thelastleroy.com. I mean, The Last Leroy. That's my Facebook, or The Last Leroy _official on Instagram if you want to get in contact with me there to be able to donate some funds so that way we can give away some tickets on the show. Next week for the In the Community show, we'll be interviewing a young lady who does a majority of the murals in the city of Jacksonville that you might have seen. So she's going to be there on Thursday through Zoom. And also just tune in every Sunday. You don't know what's going to happen on this show coming up soon. Things is happening and things is moving pretty fast for us now. As you can see, Ed got a chair. So
The Fabler has an official chair.
Yes.
No more folding chairs with little cushions on it. I mean, I don't have much ass, but I did appreciate the cushion. I don't want to be disrespectful.
And you can always use the cushion on that one right there.
I'm using the cushion for sure, bro.
Okay, don't get up, bro. You don't have to get up.
It's okay. He want to show the
See how thin this is? That lets you know I don't have much ass anyway.
And you ain't supposed to because you're a whole man. You all right?
Men can have ass as long as it don't look like Bumpy Johnson's.
Not cute. All right.
What else? That's in February. I want to give a big shout out to Hope Flood. Hope Flood has the Comic Rocks Convention 2022 that's going to be going on at the end of August, beginning of September. Early registration is going on right now. So if you want to go on and become a part of that and get some information and also possibly get a showcase where you can perform at one of the local comedy clubs there in Atlanta, then here's your opportunity to do so. On top of that, you're also going to get a lot of information to make yourself a better comic and to also start making money in this game. Okay. So I want to go ahead and give her a big shout out there. Is there anything else that we got going on?
Oh, we got the Duvals. Did we talk about that?
No,
we didn't. We had a great shoot today.
Right. And the sitcom should be dropping its first episode probably soon, since we recording episode 7 now. Because we completed our full. Usually we don't get through the full one. We got to take a couple of weeks to get through one episode. But this one here, we got through all of it in one day. That's why I was like, man, I was like, that was cool.
And we did good. We were in the characters and it's,
Yeah. So a big shout out to Barry S. McLeod. Wednesday, Sonny's birthday at Breezy's. Come on out if you want to get a laugh and get some of this comedy. Be a part of the show. Just keep your fucking mouth shut. Yeah, I'm just saying. You can be part of the show or be a part of the show.
A part of the show.
Hello.
Okay.
Especially when Leroy on stage.
Hello. I might not.
Man, how you gonna pass the buck? You be clowning on people too.
Facts.
Right.
I don't think I do.
You clown on me and we perform together.
It's going to be from 6 to 9.
I try to be nice to everybody. Man.
Yeah, you try to be. Shit. Right. All right, y'all. I just want to let you all know that we appreciate each and every last one of y'all. And just remember that we are the city's #1 live comedy podcast. We are Signal
27.
This is a lot of